All right. My apologies, everybody. Uh, we're getting a little bit late of an episode, but we're getting an episode. My apologies again. Uh, you can see from my messy bed, I was sleeping, and Dr. Plagus here was probably, I don't know, how were you calling me like at least more than once?
No, I messaged you like 2 times and called, and then decided I was just gonna call.
Yeah. Uh, my apologies, everybody. Uh, your boy's been working a lot. I'm working really hard, early mornings, late nights. Uh, lay down for a little snooze. And yeah,
I was
my apologies.
entertaining them in the chat.
Yeah, I see that.
It's
I
funny.
just
My buddy Oren, who owns Yeah Comics,
yeah,
I stopped by there on my way home, and he was telling me how he doesn't like our time because that's always when he's driving home, so he's not able to catch us live and participate in the chat. And then
yeah.
today and then just a little bit ago he was in the chat, and I'm like, of course, today's the day you make it.
My apologies, everybody. That was
All good. I
that's why they
think
call.
Paper Chase is notoriously like 10, 15 minutes late to every single live he does.
Yeah,
So, and most people usually are. They're really impressed that we're always on time. So, we're allotted one of those or two.
yeah. We're 26 episodes in, and I'll take it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So we are episode 26, paper and plastic. And man, I was so excited for today's episode. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, this light is like flashing in my eyes here. I'm gonna turn that off. We're just gonna get right into it at this point. There's been lots of stuff still going around. Obviously, San Diego Comic-Con was over the weekend, and I'm sure, like everybody else, we just got reveals on reveals on reveals on reveals. First off, was there anything that caught you by surprise that you weren't expecting, or just came out of nowhere for you?
Hmm. I think I saw that there is a Mephisto coming,
Yeah.
which I know they've made one before, like a long time ago.
Hmm?
But I thought I had maybe heard that, like, because of his resemblance of the devil and him kind of being Marvel's devil, that it was not really a figure that at least Marvel Legends was ever going to mess with. And I might have totally just made that up, but I just kind of was never expecting them to make one. And I think I saw they revealed they are making one.
Yes, I'm just pulling it up right now. Uh,
And it was a Marvel Legends, correct?
it is a Marvel Legends. It's not a
Yeah.
Diamond Select. It's a Marvel
Yeah.
Legends. He's gonna come with this sweet throne,
Oh
two
yeah.
different capes.
Man.
He's gonna have a hard plastic one and then like a soft fabric. So he can actually like sit down. I think he's
Yeah.
got a line cloth that's also interchangeable. So yeah, that'll be a cool figure. I wasn't expecting that one either,
Yeah.
but my
And
understanding.
then oh,
Mhm.
sorry, go ahead. Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he was just in. He just made an MCU appearance, didn't he? In Ironheart, wasn't that the big
Yeah.
thing?
Yep.
Yeah, so the Mephisto in the MCU now. So I
Yeah,
wonder if that was.
I think they're warming up to bringing him in. I think maybe a couple of years ago things
Mm,
were a little more sensitive and a character like that might not have worked. But things are, starting to loosen up a bit, and I think yeah, they're bringing him in as I think they should. Just a great Marvel villain. So, and I think, there's kind of always been speculation. Oh my goodness. There's
yeah.
always been speculation that he was coming. I think, for years now, they thought he would appear in several of the movies. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to picking up that figure. I love Mephisto. I have my little
Oh
statue
yeah.
of him.
Yep.
I might have shown him off before, but you know, here's another opportunity.
That
So
one thing I noticed from this reveal and this wave of reveals, I guess, from San Diego Comic Con is they just felt like a polish to it. Um, and we'll kind of look at the different reveals from all these different companies. Uh, and this is the prime example of like this product came out. I don't think anyone was really anticipating it, and just like again, like the attention to detail,
yeah,
multiple, like the fact that they gave people the fabric cloth and the hard plastic cloth. Again, it probably costs the manufacturers like next to nothing to do that. You
yeah,
know, cut out a little piece of fabric, like it doesn't look like there's like any wires.
yeah,
Like come on, like yeah, that's a the two piece of fabric. Uh the fact they did that, just again, those are little things that are steps in the right direction. Uh
yeah, totally.
and it makes a big deal. I think yeah, because what other one did that recently? There was a couple like Batman figures from McFarlane, I think, that did that as well, where they came with the soft, like hard
Yes.
plastic, and then like the soft fabric ones.
Yep.
And I think those look great.
Yeah.
So what do. Sending Union Gap. What's up?
What's going
Me.
on, Mark?
I'm
Good to
up.
see you.
I'm home.
Kem got my pun too.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah.
Uh, now they have to make the JRJR version of his classic dare. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there was really a lot of uh great reveals for comic book lovers. Like
Mm.
I really love the comic book accurate figures,
Oh,
and I saw they showed off uh the Stan Sakai Usagi and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover NECA
oh,
figures.
oh. Let me see if I can find those.
Those looked
Uh,
really great in person.
I'm surprised you have. There's one figure I thought you were going to mention right away, but
Well, I was gonna mention it. Obviously Todd's been watching the channel and has heard us out, and yeah, he's releasing our girl, and not only that, but in a 2-pack, which is just what a double whammy. I mean,
yeah,
never even never even thought about having him. So that's just a major bonus. I'm
did
really
I?
hyped.
I gotta look through the past episodes because I thought I said somewhere I'd love a Zatanna with a Bobo.
Oh yeah.
I thought I
I
said Zatanna and
I'm
Bobo's
telling
come up.
you, he's watching.
Yeah.
He's shy, so he doesn't hop in the chat, and I get it. He's,
He's a busy guy.
trying to keep a low profile, but you know, thank you, Todd, for tuning in and taking our advice. Uh yeah, this is just great. I'm gonna pay whatever. I don't care. The moment it hits the secondhand market,
Yeah.
just charge it. Just take the
Yeah.
card and charge it.
This will be an interesting one too because it's an elite edition. So I wonder what that means.
Yeah. I will say, I would have this would have been a great figure to have some different face sculpts, because
Yeah.
hers is a little it's okay.
Yeah.
But again, I'm happy we even got it, so
I,
I'll
I
take
would
it.
I would say the two. So obviously we love McFarlane toys here. We love all of that kind of everything he does more or less. But I would say that's the two areas he needs to work on for the figures if he just wants to make them that A tier
Yeah.
consistency is yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
spend a little bit
Well, and
more on
they
the
and
face.
they gave him a different face, which is great,
Yeah.
A good example of that, and I
Mhm.
was actually just looking at that today. Um, the animated series Harley that he did.
Yep.
I mean, just the worst face. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that face sculpt on that figure is like an expression Harley Quinn has never made ever. He could have done any other expression. He really missed with that. And again, it's almost like with this Zatanna here, there's just like no character to that face whatsoever. So,
Yeah. Need a little more something to the face.
right.
And the second thing that they need to do that they just sometimes they do it perfectly, and then sometimes they just are like, I'm not going to do it for a year, is give us like effects, like spell effects or lightning
Yeah.
or magic or just purple thing,
Yeah.
or a little book. Or, why she got no wand?
Right. I was just
Where's,
going to say that.
where's her wand? So,
Yeah.
I,
Maybe these are early production photos. I don't know.
well, I will point out it does say right there this
Oh,
pinkish purple bar. It says render, not final. So
good.
we can keep our fingers crossed. We don't have to point. We're just suggesting. We're just throwing
Sure.
it out there.
Yeah.
Samrock saying Detective Chimp is such a D-list character. You really have to know DC to even know who that is. Get he is an A-list character first and foremost.
Right.
Detective Bobo T. Chimp. Just don't forget, he's got a name. It's not just Detective Chimp. It is Bobo T. Chimp. He is a legend and he's a hero. He is to be respected. So put some respect on that name. I think the only thing that would have made this better, and like a true two-pack, would have been if it was Zatanna and Constantine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny and Zatanna. But
Hey,
uh,
Eric.
ChemDog saying he was huge in Justice League Dark. He is a huge factor in Justice League Dark, especially the
Oh, yeah.
modern stuff. Yeah, and 9-panel grid. Yo yo yo. So there was Zatanna. There's the Mephisto. Was there
Yeah.
any before I kind of just start working down the list? Was there any other big ones that
Yeah, there
that
was a lot.
there was a
Those
lot?
were the two that really stood out.
you you weren't impressed or intrigued by the Doom?
I don't know if I saw that one.
I don't know if so. It is the Sorcerer Supreme
Oh,
Doom.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Okay, so you dig it.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's another thing that I'll really they what a great time for them to capitalize on this. Not,
Yeah.
5-10 years down the line,
Yeah.
release it while it's relevant. And
Yeah.
again, you know, what a what a thing to do for comic collectors.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, again, for those who maybe aren't aware of what this character is or who this Emperor Doom is, in the Marvel comics right now, there's
Yeah.
what would you call it, the event, the big tie-in plot right now is the One World Under Doom,
Yep.
where Doctor Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme and the ruler of Earth, more or less. Uh,
Hmm.
so yeah, we are getting a version of Emperor Doom from Marvel Legends right off the bat. And I think you're right. This should be something that Marvel should be trying to do in relations with Hasbro, like at least once a year.
Yeah.
Uh, is give us
Well, and it could spike their comic sales too. I mean,
yeah,
you're introducing characters to maybe just the figure collectors, and it's going to make them want to go out and buy the trades or hunt down these books to figure out what this character is all about. Really, really smart on them.
especially for these big events. And I feel like they kind of did that last year with what was it, the Strange Tales
Yeah.
line,
Yeah.
where they kind of had Mephisto, not Mephisto, it was Dracula, Blade, and a couple of those characters, and that was kind of going on during the Blood Hunt
Yeah.
comic event.
Storm. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was some like vampire-esque stuff, but we didn't get like like a blood hunt figure of
Sure.
Blade or someone. But this is a good idea. They should keep doing this. And you're right. It is like just giving the comic book readers just something to get excited about.
Yeah.
Because I know when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe I should actually finish, or keep reading One World Under Doom.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, that's good to know. Okay, I saw that and I was thinking either you're gonna like this or you're gonna hate this. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But, what was there any other crazy McFarlane ones before we start going down the list?
I
Don't
feel
think
like there
so.
was. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
I There may have been some chase reveals from McFarlane. I know there was a couple. Also, there's my cat. He's just like, man, who didn't make the bed? This guy. There was a lot of Marvel Legends. One that actually I was quite surprised by. And I don't know if I'm going to grab it, but I probably won't. But I appreciate that they're doing a Mary Jane Iron Spider kind
Oh
of.
wow.
Because when I first saw this, I thought this was Peter. I didn't actually pay much attention. It's Mary Jane, MJ, as the Iron Spider, uh,
Wow. I didn't see that one. Yeah.
and it comes with this little magic card, which is whatever.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. That's weird.
Yeah, it's because they're doing a Spider-Man uh, tie-in set thing
Mm.
right now or something. So they've got the Mary Jane, the MJ as the Iron Spider, and then what was the other one? The
Yeah.
anti-venom. Agent
Yep.
Anti-Venom. Cool, cool on concept. The figures are great, but I'm sure these will be one of those things that are going to be impossible to find because there's going to be a bunch of sweaty Magic the Gathering players trying to get these cards but I mean maybe that means the figure will be on marketplace for $12 or something, right?
Yeah.
Uh, what else there's lots of X-Men '97. Okay,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the list here. Um, really quickly then while we're on it, there was this other
Yeah.
Man Wolf.
I want that one.
Okay, Man Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I really enjoyed his first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm, okay. Okay. I'm not familiar with Man Wolf. We are also getting a damaged Spider-Man from this Marvel Legends line as well.
I think Man-Wolf is J. Jonah Jameson's son.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think I remember vaguely hearing that somewhere. But yeah, that makes sense. So, and then, yeah, we're getting the four of those figures, and we start getting into
Oh yeah, here
the
we go.
97. Yeah, we got the White Queen. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my poster up got my lady up on the wall right above
I
the bed.
liked your story post the other night.
I had to wait until my parents were gone to hang that up.
Uh,
But yes, we get the Emma Frost, um, which is great. She looks awesome. The
yep.
face sculpts on this line look immaculate. I don't know if it's just because they're trying to look like an animated TV show, but they just super clean.
Yeah.
Uh, Against Sunspot, this is a great figure.
So
I
good.
Part of me is wishes they gave him like some more effects, but I appreciate they gave him something.
Yeah.
Um, Jubilee looks great.
Yeah.
Uh, Another Logan.
Yeah.
Cable looks
I
awesome.
love that cable. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want all of these.
I think the part that what I really like about this line of figures, especially if I'm comparing them to like McFarlane's animated, like these look like the animated characters, but they
Yep.
also look a hell of a lot like the comic book characters. Their faces look very, but like they look like either a comic book or like a cartoon face. They're not trying to be realistic. They're not trying to be, hyper detailed. I just think these are great, great
Yeah.
figures. Oh, of course. So that looks like that's the full
There was
regular.
also a morph that Eric pointed out.
Oh yeah, there is the morph. It's right over there. Man, they didn't give him a full slide though, huh? Or maybe it comes up
Interesting.
later.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
there is
he morph looked great too. I'm that's one of the ones I want the most, definitely. Oh, that's cool.
the Marvel Rogue and Gambit.
I didn't
Yeah,
see these 2-packs.
yeah, there's a couple of them with another Storm and Wolverine. I'm not huge on this Storm, but maybe it's just this pose they got her in. It's
Yeah,
a little funky looking.
interesting.
Yeah, a great,
Oh, that's awesome.
great, great 2-pack.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's interesting that they're the 97, but that's the X-Men 137 cover pose right there.
well, I think it's because in the show they bust out these looks for like the ending fight in season 2.
Yeah,
The classic.
that's great.
Yeah, this is
Great
a great
attention to
set.
detail there on that
Yeah,
product shot.
if I didn't have the 97 Cyclops from the first wave already, I'd probably really tempted to get this because this is a great looking Marvel Girl, Jean Grey,
Yeah.
as well. We haven't had one of those in a while. So there's your two sets. Oh, and
Oh wow.
that's right. This is a fantastic storm. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a good storm out there. Uh, and yeah, so we are getting this again, a comic exclusive storm, which I'm sure relates probably to her ongoing comic. So probably the look she's using in it. I'm not sure 100%, but I would guess.
Yeah.
And there's your Doom. Ah, the Star Fox and Champion of the Universe 2-pack.
Really cool.
Again, I think this is just doing again, like the comic fans justice, giving them
Yeah.
that little bit of extra stuff to find. Stuff
I'm
to get.
a I'll be picking that one up. I'm a Star Fox fan, and again, yeah, you know, catering to a niche audience, which your boy just appreciates so much. Yeah.
Samrock was saying, I have no idea who these characters are. I have no idea who Champion of the Universe is, but I know who Star Fox is, and
Yeah.
that's Harry Styles. Uh, let's see.
And what's up to John popping in here?
Yeah.
JSS Brooklyn.
A lot
How's
of
it
folks
going?
tuning in. Samrock saying, not Samrock, Paper Chase, good catch. Let's see, what else we got here from Marvel Legends? This is a cool Wolverine Logan, World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Don't know,
Very cool.
don't know how many Logans and Wolverines figures we need, but
Yeah.
this is a different one, I guess. So to each their own. Warbow. I thought this was a character named Crystal or Crystalax or something, but no, this is Warbow. A
That's
crystal
really
looking.
cool.
It is a really cool looking figure. The bow looks really awesome. Everything about this figure looks really awesome. It's just I have no idea who this character is. And
Yeah.
is there more Marvel Legends? Oh yes. We got Feral, who again I thought this was Wolfbane. So
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's awesome that they're us giving us her, because I've actually used my Wolfsbane to pose on a feral cover before. They're very, 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 very close.
Okay.
And sometimes you got to take what you can get. But yeah, this is great. Now I can delete that post and correct it.
Yeah. And then we've got the Rachel Summers Dark Phoenix, a great looking figure again.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love these like kind of. They look like they pop off, and you can take them off and switch them out or whatever. These flaming phoenix wings looking things. Those are
Yeah.
great looking.
And again, just catering to the niche audience because there's not a ton of Excalibur fans out there.
No, I'm sure there's more than the.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty, but that's
Yeah.
like one of those books that just fills dollar bins across the world.
And I guess we'll go right into the McFarlane stuff here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you care about these pose statues that McFarlane's doing for Marvel? Do you have? I know you have one or two of them, right?
I like some of the cover recreations.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have the Wolverine. That's really the only one I have.
Okay.
But the McFarlane Hulk cover is another great one that
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind getting down the line. But yeah, these are cool. I'm all for affordable display pieces.
Yeah.
Um, which these really are, and they're really nice quality for what they cost.
Yeah.
But none here that I necessarily would want. And there's a lot that I would pass up on.
That's fair. Same thing, but for some Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
Or not Marvel Legends, Marvel Rivals. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Too many Marvel in one word
yeah,
products. Uh, some Mortal Kombat figures. We've seen a couple of their announcements for Mortal Kombat. Getting a couple
yeah.
more. For some
I
reason, I
may I
thought,
may be jumping into these. I really like these. I've been watching some videos
oh,
on YouTube of some toy guys jumping into some detailed shots of these figures that were taken at San
hmm,
Diego Comic Con, and yeah, I'm a fan of what McFarlane's doing with Mortal Kombat. So that's a
and
property that I've been a big fan of for a long time.
and it's funny too because it's not like McFarlane has just gotten like Mortal Kombat stuff recently. He's had Mortal Kombat toys for. Actually, I think it may have been one of his first
Yeah.
McFarlane toys in his new era of McFarlane toys.
Has
Um,
he only done the later versions of the game though, like
yes,
11? Right. So
yes.
this is the
So
first
this is
time
the
he's
classic.
doing. Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
and that's more what I'm a fan of.
yeah. So if you prefer these classic looks, then yeah,
Yeah.
this is yeah, exactly. Because I know I have at least one or two spawns from the Mortal Kombat line.
Yeah.
So we got some Mortal Kombat. Speaking of Spawn, we're getting another classic looking Spawn here. Uh, this was basically just a recolor of the Spawn that came out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was available in the 2-pack or the single. The single one was the blue one, and then
Yeah.
the 2-pack was the one that
Black and
came
black and white.
like
Yeah.
yeah, that came with the actual McFarlane figure, which I know I have watched. I love that Todd made a little figure of
Oh
himself.
yeah.
Some more from McFarlane. We've got the kind of a more comic inspired Riddler, a Scarecrow, a Starman, which was, I think, a surprise to most folks. This fantastic first appearance, Static Shock, which is just has been
Yeah.
another one that's been desperately needed. Uh, a very kind of like definitive Batgirl.
Really
Uh,
like that one.
yeah, she looks great. Batman from Batman Inc., and then a Batman from Earth Society 2. Uh,
Mm,
Earth 2 Society, sorry.
yeah.
Um, so a nice little wave. I think the only one that really tickles my fancy is Static Shock.
Yeah.
Uh, but Batgirl might be nice to have a Batgirl. Um, Samrock was saying, love the Scarecrow and the Static Shock. Definitely picking it up. The Scarecrow does
Yeah.
look pretty
Is
big.
that Scarecrow kind of like the first? It looks like very much like first appearance Scarecrow.
It does, yeah. It does look very
Yeah, I like that one. And that,
retro.
yeah, I like quite a few of those actually.
And the thing with me with any Batman figure is I don't need it until I see it in person, and then I'm like, oh man, that looks like a really good Batman figure, and then
Yeah, it's
yeah.
tough. So many, but it's hard to say no to a lot of them.
Speaking of Batman, this is an awesome Batman figure.
Yeah,
Uh, Batman with the Mobius chair, um, which now I'm really conflicted on because I want the Metron with the Mobius chair But now, do I need the Batman with the chair? Do I need
Yeah,
two chairs?
the two Metron figures are popping up all over the resale sites. I think I just want the common, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because this is very much inspired from the. I don't know the comic, but I know the Justice League Apocalypse War movie had Batman in the chair, which I'm sure was based off a comic where he was in the chair. But do you
Yeah.
know which comic that would have been?
Uh,
Like
not off
Apocalypse
the
War,
top of my head.
Dark Side War, or something? Maybe.
Yeah, probably Dark Side War. That sounds right.
Yeah. And then they've got a Doctor Midnight, which is a bit of a. Would you consider Doctor Midnight a bit of a deeper cut?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
and
how
I'm
deep of a
excited
cut?
for him. He looks great.
Uh, then we've got some more of the movie Batmans, which I feel like we've gotten a lot of these Batmans, and I'm sure they're
Yeah.
selling well because they keep making yeah, Keaton and Burton and all these different Batmans. I don't know, not for me.
This is
Uh,
great.
this is a great set.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it, but man,
Yeah, not for me either. But I remember when Funko did the pop of this figure, the duck and Danny DeVito's penguin sitting on top of it. It seemed like it
yeah,
was pretty popular. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
fun
this is
one.
cool.
Um, Doc,
Oh man,
yeah, this is an interesting one. Mr.
I
Bone.
love this.
Yeah, this is a very cool figure. Again,
It reminds me of when Marvel did Death's Head.
yeah, yeah.
Just really, really niche.
Yeah, because I know of this character, but I don't know if I've ever seen this character in anything in any other like crossover comics or like I don't know,
Yeah,
just a random figure. This head sculpt looks awesome,
yeah,
dude. I would throw this head sculpt just on other McFarlane figures.
Def-
Anyone's like,
yeah, definitely a wired cape on him. Yeah,
yeah,
he looks awesome.
yeah. He's actually it's hard to tell, but in the comic he's got these like big tall boots with this yellowish gold band. And he's
Yeah,
actually got, these big boots, and it's like a separate, like he's
yeah,
got these big bands that make his almost gives him
yeah.
like he's got big pump up boots on, but that's kind of sick.
That's awesome. That's
Uh,
gonna be a hard one to find. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
this is Tana. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 5-inch page puncher
yeah.
figures from McFarlane. Um, Avatar. I thought there was more McFarlane stuff. Maybe that was it. Let me take a look. Before we get into more random stuff. Uh, but overall, I'm quite pleased with that little reveal
Yeah,
from McFarlane.
I
It
agree.
wasn't a lot. It wasn't like too much. It was a nice good dosage of stuff here. Was there anything else?
So that
Ah,
Zatanna said it's coming this summer, which we're currently in right now.
couldn't yeah. Um, Another one of the big ones from the show was the Peacemaker
Yeah.
announced figure, which I think is already kind of hitting shelves here pretty quick for the show in August. But I'm really excited about that one because I missed the original Peacemaker. So that'd be a nice one to get. Ah,
That
that's
one
right.
looks great.
Yeah.
It's another one of those pieces that is so. Oh wow,
So we got some in hands
wow.
of the Dr. Bones, but then over next to him, I thought
Obsidian.
you'd be pretty stoked on Obsidian.
Yeah,
Because he's the brother of Jade, right?
yeah.
And yeah,
Oh
and
man,
they're the kids of Alan Scott. I know comics.
those look so good. I love the packaging too.
Yeah, no, they
I
all
didn't
look.
see him.
Obsidian?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't announce them. They just had them on the floor, just chilling out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we've got Obsidian, um, and
And then
then
Sam was saying that Mondo announced some really good stuff, and I do recall seeing some of theirs.
yeah, let me see if I can find it. Uh, the only thing is I don't remember which stuff specifically was Mondo.
Yeah.
Someone might just have to remind me what one of their products that they revealed was, so I can kind of look through it here. So was that Monsters of or Masters of the Universe, or was that the? Uh, oh no, I think I found it here. It might just be tough to see the pictures because they're kind of a little washed out here. But so some is
Oh, okay.
She-Ra Masters of the Universe? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Masters of the Universe stuff. Um, Ghostbusters,
Oh,
kind of cool.
nice.
More Masters of the Universe, some Goofy movie stuff.
Oh, sick.
Which, yeah, you know what? That is pretty sick for those
Yeah.
who. There's folks looking for that stuff.
Yeah.
Some King of the
Oh,
Hill
wow.
collectibles.
That's awesome.
Samrock, thank you for bringing these to my attention because I completely forgot that these were a thing. Adventure Time, we got a Princess Bubblegum and
Oh, nice.
Marceline. Um, some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got looks like
Leatherhead.
Leatherhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Superman, the animated series Superman.
Wow.
I love that he's got a little Lois Lane in like the kind of being held position. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Batgirl,
that's great.
uh, Goliath from the Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo. Oh gosh, what were we? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got a really cool looking Shredder.
Oh, wow.
And that's right, we had this like animated looking Doctor Doom.
Oh, yeah. From the Fantastic Four animated series, the
Yeah,
old one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then looks like they're going to be doing some Ren and Stimpy.
Nice.
I think this is
Scooby Doo.
Oh no, this is Jada Toys now. This is Jada Toys.
Oh, okay.
Some Scooby Doo. I was really stoked on these, but I've missed the first two figures from this wave, from the Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Jada.
Oh,
The two figures that first came out looked really good, and now they've got three more that all look sweet. Some Mega Man, some more Street Fighter.
yeah.
Yeah, lots of Street Fighter. The big one from Jado obviously was the Invincible figures they announced. So I don't know if they'll give me better pictures, but there's Conquest, there's the blue and black suit Invincible, and then we've got little Kid Omni-Man down there as well,
Oh, nice.
which is a great little lineup of figures. Just in hands. Oh, there we go. There's the Conquest.
Wow.
It looks dope.
Jeez.
I really love this Invincible. Again, I missed the because they did the Amazon. That wasn't Mondo. Someone did those kind of ugly looking Invincible toys a while back there.
Yeah. Oh man. Those
Yeah,
look so good.
yeah.
Oh my god, I need those.
Only if they had announced those like 4 or 5 months ago, they would have really been capitalizing
Right. Yeah.
on the hype. But
Yeah.
people ain't going to turn down to that. What else was there that was really cool? Marvel Legends. Is this the Hot Toys? No. There was. Oh man, yeah, dude, there's so many reveals. Okay, before I forget, let me show off this SH Figuarts guy that got announced. I'm not sure if you saw this one, but this is a cool one. We've got the Spider Verse
Oh wow.
Scarlet Spider
Jeez.
with
Wow,
this.
he look I
He
love
looks
that pose.
good. Oh, the one with the mask off. Yeah. No,
So
this is
good.
a this is an incredible figure.
Man.
Um, if you're a fan of the Scarlet Spider,
Yeah.
like I don't even like this. Like I don't associate this figure with like the movie. This is just a comic book character.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
That's
straight out. Anyway, I wanted to
so
show
good.
that one before I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh man, jeez, dude. There's all these different. I guess this was probably the reason why I include bootleg in our topic of discussion, which we can get into maybe a little bit further in a few minutes here. But like the Mezco 112 figures look incredible. They just showed off this Red Hood,
Yeah.
which honestly it looks incredible. Um, dude's got a zipper. He's got a zipper on his jacket.
I know. That's crazy.
That's just so much good detail. Um, yeah, I feel like toy makers nowadays are just getting crazy with it. Um, they just got to keep the price down. Um, a big thing that obviously happened over the last week was the release of a popular movie that some folks might know as the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Did you see the Hot Toys for this movie?
No.
All right. I thought it showed off the. No, it was a different Pedro Pascal. Um, so we've got Mr. Fantastic with a Herbie. Looks
Oh
good.
wow.
Sure, why not? We've got there you go. A
Oh
little
my
closer.
god, dude. That's terrible.
It's
Oh my
it's
goodness.
it's unsettling. And then we got the Vanessa Kirby with the little baby, and I don't think her face looks as good as the Pedro Pascal one.
No,
But
definitely not.
hey, you know what? Teach their own. However, there was one more figure from this line that they revealed, and I was not expecting it. Uh, and you might be thinking it's probably the Human Torch or the Thing. You would be. Oh, there was a Thing. Never mind. There was the Thing, but it was Galactus.
Oh
Uh,
wow. Yeah, dang.
they showed off this crazy detailed
Dude.
Galactus.
Wow, that looks incredible. Oh, and I
And
love the scale on the surfer.
yeah, so
Wow.
he is a big
Holy
boy.
shit.
So your average Hot Toys is this, Mr. Fantastic, and I could go grab my Moon Knight, who's probably a very similar size to that Mr. Fantastic, but he's probably about like about probably the size of my computer screen, probably that big or so. So I don't even know how, like I know how tall he is, about 700 or 70 centimeters. That's a big boy. That's a big Galactus, as he should be. But yeah, I imagine the detail on that physical figure has got to be just insane.
Wow.
Zim, man, how much are they charging for that thing?
I
Um,
bet it's like 2 grand.
well, here's the thing. Um, I don't know how much they're charging for the thing. Sorry, I know it's a joke. Galactus, I would imagine, is probably going to be like $500 or $600, like American, easily. Um, the face is just crazy. Like,
Yeah. That looks so good.
I have not seen the movie, so I don't know anything plot wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this is the Galactus we're getting in live action,
Yeah.
I mean that's Galactus. that's
Yeah.
Galactus. That ain't no smoke cloud. That ain't no haze in space. It's Galactus.
Yeah, I want to go see it maybe this weekend. I'm hearing that it's really good, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing this weekend as well. Waiting for that infamous first paycheck to come in, and I'll be moving
I'm just such a hater, like such a
there.
snooty comic book guy. I need to just separate the two and enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's just hard. I'm set in my ways.
Oh, I mean, and I think you have every right to be, and I think this is a discussion. I mean, we can talk about it if we want to, about this kind of mentality of, you know, folks just basically hating on comic book stuff before it even comes out for the sake of hating on it because it's I don't know. Um, but yeah, man, like when I saw that Superman movie the other week, it felt like I was watching a comic book movie, but it also didn't, you know?
Mhm.
And at no point was I sitting there 'cause again, I'm not the world's biggest Superman fan. I've maybe read, I've read Absolute Superman and maybe one or two other Superman stories.
Yeah,
Um, but I don't know. I feel like we just need to appreciate that we get these things.
yeah,
The fact we're getting we should consider a proper Fantastic Four, I guess, finally on the big screen after you could argue 20 years if you like the original 2000s movies, or you could say we never had a proper Fantastic Four, on the screen.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I don't remember where I heard this, but I had a, an older comic book friend say that if I went back to my 10-year-old self in the late 60s, early 70s, and told me that someday we're gonna have you know we're gonna have a Superman movie and a Batman movie, maybe I would have believed that. But if I would have told myself that I was gonna have a Guardians of the Galaxy and all Peacemaker and all this other stuff, you
mhm,
never would have
mhm.
believed it. So just the fact that we even have it now is, it there's something to appreciate there.
And I was talking to a coworker of mine about the Thunderbolts movie that had come out, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't really care for it. I didn't really get it. It didn't really do anything for me." And I was like, "That's totally fair." But as a comic book fan, to even see them acknowledge Sentry, uh, to even incorporate him into a story, regardless of how you feel about the story and about whatever, I'm
Yeah,
just still sitting there like, "Holy crap, that's
yeah,
Sentry! Like
right,
Sentry's on the screen!" Uh,
yeah,
and as a comic book fan, that was enough for me to, I got my enjoyment out of it.
yeah.
Um,
We're gonna
and
get Mephisto at some point. I mean,
we're
that's wild.
we're getting like Doctor Doom. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Hopefully, a proper one, right?
Hopefully a proper one,
Yeah,
yes. As all things should be. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure one day we'll get Nova, from
yeah,
and the fact I mean, how can I don't know if we ever I've even expressed my gratitude to Marvel and Disney, but the fact we got Man Thing, a live action Man Thing,
true. Yeah, yeah,
and a Werewolf by Night, like
yeah,
that's crazy. And props to them for giving Moon Knight a show too, I guess. But
yeah,
uh,
yeah. Right.
but these are things that I feel like we take for granted a little bit.
Sure, definitely.
And
Especially me.
again, it's not just you though. It's I think a
Yeah,
lot of folks, and I think the sad reality too is a lot of these folks have never read a comic book,
yeah,
and they're trying to gatekeep comic culture, but they've
yeah,
never read. Yeah, it's it's silly.
yeah.
It's really silly.
Yeah,
And
good point. Yeah.
can't forget we got
And
Bloodstone as well in there.
what's up to Ozzy as well? I saw him pop in.
Yeah, yeah, that Galactus was crazy. Um, and then I mean, San Diego, kind of going back to that for Comic Con. I mean, there's a couple more reveals. I don't know if there's anything crazy worth mentioning. I think some of the Star Wars stuff had already kind of been revealed over the last few months. The Transformers stuff, I didn't see anything that really got my gears going. Uh, was there anything else off the top of your head you can remember that maybe was announced over the weekend that spiked your interest?
No, nothing that's
No,
coming to mind.
no, it's okay. That's all right.
The
Um,
Zatanna really took the cake for me. Just the
yeah,
fact that we're getting that. I don't know how many people sent me that, just knowing how happy I would be.
and I mean, in fairness, you have every right to be. I mean, we've been waiting. We've been talking about it. It's probably since episode 1 on this show. So
Yeah, No kidding.
26, 26 weeks later. Chem Dog saying, I'm looking forward to the Welcome to Gary show in October,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah.
I believe is a sequel, prequel, follow up, spiritual successor to
It's a
It.
prequel,
Right? Is it
prequel
prequel? Okay.
to it. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's a show. As she said.
I
Also,
thought,
I've been seeing trailers for Mortal Kombat 2, and it
yes.
doesn't look terrible.
I, again, we can circle back to that conversation or the point I was just having was we just got to appreciate we're getting these characters on the silver screen, and I really enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat movie. Um,
Okay.
I went in with super low expectations. I just wanted to see people punch each other and pull out some organs or something,
Yeah.
and that's more or less what we got. Because that's
Yeah.
always with these movies and comic book movies and just action movies in general. It's like, yeah, what do you want a good plot or do you want good action? It'd be nice to have both, but it's a Mortal Kombat movie too. Uh, are you looking forward? Did you see the first one? I'm assuming you saw the first one.
I did, and I remember not caring for it, but
Hmm.
I probably should give it another watch since the sequel is looking really good. So yeah, I'll give it another go.
Zim Man asking the question: what do you think of Carl Urban being Johnny Cage?
I I mean, from what we saw in the preview, I liked it. I don't have any gripe with it.
I did think it was a bit of a interesting casting because in my head, Johnny Cage is a little bit younger than Carl Urban is
Yeah,
in my head, but I'm not opposed to a more older, washed out, burnt out version of Johnny Cage because I think that'd just be funny too. Uh, so I think the answer, I quite like the casting. I think Carl Urban in anything tickles my fancy.
yeah,
Would
that's
like to
kind of
watch.
how I was viewing it. Like maybe the prime of his movie making days is over, and
Yeah,
he is just kind of now this. He's had 50 action movies, and
yeah,
the gimmick has kind of run its course, and this is kind of the thing that's gonna revitalize him, I guess.
yeah.
That's kind of the way I was looking at it. But yeah, it looks good. I'm excited for it.
And that's the thing with those characters in these fighting games. And I think I don't know enough about Street Fighter. I wasn't a Street Fighter guy. I honestly wasn't even a Mortal Kombat guy until the last 5, 10 years or so. Um, but I just feel like the characters in Mortal Kombat are just have a lot more interesting dynamics. Again, I don't know anything about Street Fighter, so I shouldn't say more interesting. They have a very interesting dynamics and
Yep.
characters and relationships to each other. It's a really cool world. This idea of the Mortal Kombat tournament obviously is really awesome. Um, so yeah, I think they just have a lot to play with
Yeah.
in storytelling and just kind of being like, you know what, let's just do whatever we want to do with these characters and
Yeah.
have fun with it. Uh, yeah, I'm really enjoying. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep.
I do want to talk about some bootleg figures before we get too much further, but I do want to just also mention that we did start a little bit later today, so I'm not sure if you want to go a little bit later, or if we just want to go to our usual time and have just a bit of a shorter show. But I'll
Just
leave that.
usual. We were
Yeah.
only 10 minutes, so yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
still gotta eat dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. I still got to wake up. Dude, I totally would have slept until tomorrow. Like 100%. If you didn't call me, I would have woken up tomorrow morning at like 3 in the morning, been like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. So before we get too much further into it, we do gotta say that the only reason we're broadcasting to you in the first place today is because of our very, very kind sponsor and supporter, Imperial Comics down in Texas. Uh, I mean, this guy's been with us since day one. He's been a fantastic supporter of our channel. He's been basically allowing us to do this show again for the last 26 weeks. So on top of him just being a wonderful human being, he's a He's an entrepreneur. He is a salesman. He is a founder of a company that's doing some great stuff. So check out Imperial Comics on Instagram. Looks like he's got a claim sale up on his stories, which he does every weekday?
I think pretty much every day at this point, minus a day or two here and there. But now he's doing like set dollar amount nights. Like you just saw, everything last night was $6, and I think that'll be the case tonight as well.
This is from an hour ago.
Oh,
Yeah. So this is
it's
live.
Tuesday.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I don't know
Yes,
why I was
sir.
thinking it was Wednesday. That's weird too that I would think that. Yeah. So he's just been running really affordable books for the last several weeks now. Which is just great for people who like to, build a stack and fill in their runs. A lot of detective, it looks like.
Yeah,
Some
and
really great stuff.
so yeah, as we saw on the top of the story feed, he's saying everything here is $6. It is live right now as of an hour ago. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of detective comments, a lot of Batman.
Yeah.
Nice. Lots of Batman. Let's see. Got some
Bizarre. Yeah.
Kazar.
Looks very
Superman.
themed out too, which is great if you are filling runs.
Yeah,
So
Superman. Oh, that's a cool cover.
yeah.
Yeah, some of these covers are great.
World's finest. Andy. Yeah.
Justice League of America. We could
Oh, yeah.
we could spend our entire show just going over this guy's inventory because
Yeah.
hey, I recognize that. Wasn't that
Yep.
one of the ones Samrock picked up in the last few weeks?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
I
Yeah,
think it was.
looks
I
like it.
think it was. I think my brain remembers that because that was a cool cover he had picked up.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking the Justice League International was a strange, strange.
Oh yeah.
It was a strange heater, but I'm sure he'll confirm with us. But yeah, so guys, please check out Imperial Comics. They're out in Texas, but they're online. They do lots of great stuff. Check out their Instagram. Go over to their website, and you'll see they've got a big old sale going on. So get them books.
Yep.
Just do it up. Fill up your runs. He's had some pretty crazy stuff in the past, so always be checking his websites and his Instagrams. He's got a couple different Instagrams, different stuff on there. So again, check out Imperial Comics because he supports us and we want to support him. So
Yeah, every month when the bill comes in, I send him a message, and I think for sure this is the time where he's now become too big for us, and he's gonna stop paying the bill. And every time the man comes through, and he's always really enthusiastic about the show and just gung ho about supporting us. And so yeah, we can't appreciate him enough. We've got to support guys like this that give back to the community and support a little show like ourselves. However, we are growing.
yeah.
I think we're up to like 115 subs now, which is just
Wow.
awesome. And yeah.
114. So if you want to be lucky number 115,
Oh well, there you go. Yeah. Right.
and you haven't hit subscribe yet, hit that button right there. And as you guys have maybe noticed as well, if you've been paying attention to our YouTube and our Instagram, we're starting to post a couple more little short clips from the show. Actually, one of the ones we posted with Dave has been doing really well, which is really fun to see. So if you guys are looking for just some little clips, some little highlights from the show, we're uploading, trying to upload some more on Instagram throughout the week.
And thank you for picking up that slack.
Oh no, dude, it was because of that clip from last week where you were breaking open the gunslinger that I was like, okay, I have to make this a little clip. And
Yeah.
when I started doing it, I was like, this is actually kind of fun. And I've made so many of them. I've got a bunch of them locked and loaded for the future weeks. It's just fun to do.
I actually almost broke another one on the show today, but I decided against it.
Jeez.
But I did break a slab today, and I'll show that book off when I show off my haul.
Do you want to show off your haul? We didn't even talk about it. to haulage. Do you want to show? I ain't got no. I ain't got nothing over here to show off. So if you want to show some stuff off,
Sure. I don't have a lot to show off. But yeah, sure. We'll run through that.
yeah.
So I got a hold on here. I got a couple books that a friend of mine is doing like a consignment type of deal through
Mhm.
me. So I'm gonna try to help him sell these books. But a couple of really cool ones that just fun to come through,
Mm.
come through. But
Oh.
I recently had one of these in the collection that I bought, but this is a Batman number 92 from I want to say 1957,
Wow.
which is the first appearance of Ace the Bat Hound. And
Oh,
I
sweet.
might be off on that year. It might be even earlier than that.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. Before you move on to the next one, I will say, uh, because obviously everyone famous watches our show, James Gunn. If you don't put Ace in the Batman movie, be real disappointed.
oh,
Because when we
he's
get
got to.
crypto, if we get crypto, but we don't get Ace, you've broken the trust. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. Another cool one, and this book, the condition on this book is immaculate. I mean,
Mhm.
it's crazy. So this is Superman number 76,
Oh,
which is the first time Batman is in a Superman title.
wow.
Yeah. So
So,
this is also a 50s book.
so not first team up, just first appearance of Batman and Superman. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Still, that is really cool. That's a
So
man. It's part of history.
um again I've been really diving deep into these underground comics and the history of
Mhm.
them, and so I've just been obsessing over building my collection. So I got some more Von Bode's Cheech
Mhm.
Wizard here. This is kind of a collected edition of some of his earlier Cheech Wizard works.
Yeah.
um, I got issues 2, 3, and 5 of Bijou, which is just kind of some collected works of various underground artists. So this is number 2 here.
Hmm.
Number 3, really cool stuff, and
Yeah.
I'll see if I can show off some of the art. Sometimes it's really not appropriate for YouTube. But I got issue 5 here,
Yeah.
and again, if you're not familiar with any of the underground work, I would just say YouTube it and just educate yourself a little bit. The stuff is just really incredible. Just really fun artwork
Mm.
and really great stories too. Actually, very progressive for their time.
Well, that's really like, and I'm sure we've talked about it a lot, but like the cartoon side of like the comic book strip
Oh yeah,
world. Yeah. Like that's
yeah, very cartoony. So
yeah.
this was a really cool pickup. I got this one. I picked up off of the Comics Place website where I get my weekly comics, and I like to kind of make my order worthy, so I'll try to build it up to about $100. I'll usually get like 20, 30 bucks in moderns, and then I'll fill it up with some back issues. So I was looking through some of their underground stock, and I found very so this is the size of it. This is a
Mhm.
current comic back and board, so that's the size of the book. So this is a gallery of Goni gags by Basil Wolverton. Um,
Ooh.
just awesome illustrations. Let's see here. Find something. I mean, just crazy. I mean, I think we know what these guys were on when they were doing some of this work. What
That's
was
just
really
my
cool
opinion.
about this, and I
Yeah.
didn't know this was coming with the book,
Mhm.
it came with the original envelope that it was mailed in.
Oh,
So these were distributed by Glenn Bray,
yeah.
and Glenn Bray was Basil Wolverton's best friend. And so obviously Basil had Glenn mailing these out to people. And so this one was, and this is from early 70s. And at the end of this book, he actually has a illustration dedicated to his best friend,
Yeah.
Glenn Bray, who distributed the books for him. So I just thought, what a cool touch for those guys to send that with the comic.
Yeah,
Just
that's
a
awesome.
great attention there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lastly, an awesome issue of Best Buy Comics by Robert Crumb. So really putting together a nice collection of some, historical underground works. Um, this one's really cool. So this is more of a magazine. This is more of a magazine type comic.
Mhm.
But 10 all color super special stories by Richard Corbin. So Comics International #1. And if you're not
Cool.
familiar with Richard Corbin, definitely give him a look into because he does some incredible stuff. Um, I got issue #1 of Jim
Mhm.
Rugg's Hulk Grand Design,
Yeah.
which I've been meaning to pick up for quite some time now.
Do I have issue 2 of that? I can't remember.
I have another issue. Not sure which one, but it's not that one. And then I got a Great Ratio, a Martian Manhunter.
Oh, look at
This was
that.
the 1 in 50,
Yeah.
I believe. And then lastly, I got some really cool big key pickups over the last week that came in. These next two I've really wanted for a long time. So issue number
Oh,
29 of Justice League of America, which
yeah.
is the first appearance of the Crime Syndicate and
Yeah.
Ultraman, and meant
Uh-huh.
a whole lot of firsts in that, but
Wow.
notably
Yeah.
the Crime Syndicate. And then the next one is issue 21, Justice League of
Mm,
America,
classic.
which is the first Silver Age appearance of Doctor Fate and Hourman and the start of Crisis on Earth, a whole bunch of key significances in that book. And then last two here. So this book is what I brought home today and cracked out of its coffin.
Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just a little,
And what was the if you don't mind sharing, what was the grade? Oh, okay, it's 9 point. Okay, okay. Okay.
not terrible,
No. No.
pretty nice.
Yep.
And then
That one makes sense.
lastly, yeah, I acquired this book um, for my personal collection
Mhm.
through some trade of the books I picked up in my collection. Pretty excited to own this.
Jeez, bro.
So not his first appearance, but his
Mhm.
first solo title.
Yeah. Jeez. It's a
Which in
great
that
cover.
collection I got a Spotlight #5, his first appearance, but Dave beat me up and stole it from me.
Of course. Of
Just
course.
kidding. He paid handsomely for it.
Is there any Jar Jar trades involved?
He wishes.
Yeah, he does want
I
to. Very
actually, of all the Star Wars I own, do not have a Jar Jar figure, and my collection will remain that way.
perfect. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Uh,
Got to leave them all for Dave.
Razor Ramen saying there's only 2 issues of that Grand Hulk design. Lots of variant covers though. I
Yeah.
was double checking. I do have one of those. It was the Peach Momoko variant.
Ooh,
So I do
nice.
have one of those hanging around. I was gonna kind of talk about bootleg stuff a
Bootleg.
little bit, but we're kind of running closer to the clock here.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'll just kind of keep my points brief, and we'll just have a quick little discussion about it, and then maybe we'll pick
Sure.
up on it next week again if we have more thoughts. But um, to start off, basically, I don't have many bootleg figures. I actually have just the one, and it's the Agent Venom Yamatuchi, whatever figure it is. Um, I should actually just go grab it, but because we're running against the clock, not really a point. It's a cool figure. It's got a little bit of quality issues, but it has basically made a $200 figure an accessible $30 figure, more or less, with some glaring issues. But if you photograph it right, you pose them right, it's not really a problem. Do you have any like? Do you think bootlegs are worth it in that regard, or do you think save yourself the quality issues, save yourself the couple bucks, wait off and get the actual thing? Where do you have any kind of thoughts on the bootleg world? No.
Mm, I'm kind of all for it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't honestly have not, to my knowledge, ran into a lot of bootlegs or
Mm,
even really know where to get them. Um,
mm,
but if I did, if they were accessible to me like locally or something,
mm.
I'd probably be buying them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because that was going to be my point was the bootleg figure I did get was one I found just on Marketplace, and the guy was like, "Hey, I have this bootleg figure. I'm going to buy the actual one now.
Yeah,
Does anyone want this bootleg for 30, 20 or 30 bucks or whatever it was?"
right.
Um, and again, the figure was a little janky looking in some spots, but if you pose them
Sure.
right, looks fine. Uh,
Well, it's almost kind of like people making customs too.
hmm hmm
Sometimes you got to take what you can get, we don't have we don't have a Jessica Cruz, but there's a lot of customs out there.
Yeah.
And if I have to, one day I'm going to resort to that. Um yeah.
And then it kind of gets into this weird area of, and again, part of the reason I also wanted to have this conversation because I saw this post floating around of a Optimus Prime with a Megatron arm, uh, which is a reference obviously to the current ongoing Transformers comic book series. And I saw this and I was like, that is so cool. Is this an official product? And then I look at the company, it's this company called YOLO Park. And I'm familiar with YOLO Park there. They do model kits and stuff.
Hmm.
And I was like, is this and they say this is officially licensed by Hasbro. So I'm assuming it's not considered a bootleg, but uh, I don't really know. Like, would you consider that if it's officially licensed, it's not bootleg, right? It's
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's also not a Hasbro Transformers toy.
Right.
So
And as of now, probably the only Transformer figure that they've made,
hmm, yeah,
I would imagine.
no, the Yellow Park guys.
Yeah.
No, actually, they have a ton of
Oh,
Transformer
I'm not
stuff.
familiar with them.
Yeah, they've been making Transformer stuff is actually one of their first things they started doing. And I remember when they first did it because they had the G1 Optimus Prime. And I was like, oh, that's really
Oh
cool. Like I
wow.
want it. And this figure was making a lot of commotion back. But they do a lot of like the movie Transformer stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, so they have some really cool figures. They are model kits entirely, is my understanding. So they clip pieces together. I've kind of heard mixed reactions on the quality of the pieces,
Mm.
but they are pretty high detailed. Another reason I've been looking into them is they do a set of Evangelion figures, and I was
Wow.
like, and they're only like $50 a piece Canadian. Like, that's really cheap for a model kit. I wonder if these are worth it. So I might pick up this entire line to kind of get some hands-on experience with YOLO Park.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they have a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but again, a lot of it does feel very bootleg-esque.
Yeah.
Uh, when I see like a company posting Lego toys that look like that, I'm like, that's a bootleg. That's a
Yeah.
bootleg
Okay.
joke.
Yeah, I see kind of where you're coming from, definitely.
Yeah, they just have the official rights to these properties, but it's not an official toy.
Huh.
Anyways, so when I saw this Optimus Prime with the Megatron arm, I was like, man, that's that's kind of what the comic book fans of Transformers. That's what we need want.
Right.
And a model kit obviously lets you do that because you're building it the way you want to build it, so you can just change the pieces. Buy both kits and just
Yeah.
change the pieces. Really cool looking, really awesome. But I guess once you start mixing pieces like that, it's either considered custom or bootleg or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, I just find this world of the toys very interesting. Maybe something we can come back to on a later date,
Yeah, I would
especially
like that, definitely.
maybe once we've kind of thought about it and seen some other content. But
What's
uh,
the company that made your Agent Venom?
I believe it's a company called CT Toys, and CT Toys is also, my understanding, a very, very popular knockoff bootleg brand
Yeah.
that specifically knocks off like a lot of like the kind of higher end figures. But I think it's a not a Temu. What's the other one? What's the other? AliExpress, I think, is the other one.
Yeah.
That's Yeah, I think it's one of those kind of companies that work on that kind of platform. Uh,
I'd be
so
interested to see more of their figures.
yeah, I'll keep an eye out for some stuff, and then I'll send it your way. And if anyone out there sees any of this kind of stuff, please feel free to send it our way as well, and we can maybe touch on it a little bit more on the next show because it is a very interesting kind of world to explore. Getting $100 figure that might cost $200 for $30.
Yeah. Well, and it's like Ninja Turtles too. Like how many toy manufacturers have the license to make their figures? I feel like I've seen Mezco, Playmates, and NECA all do like, the comic book accurate issue number one turtles in black and
Hmm.
white with the red bandanas, and like I just it's weird. It feels very knockoffy. Like the Mezco ones were a much more affordable price point,
Yeah.
and so I never actually like held them or seen them in person,
Mm.
but the quality of them visually was comparable to the NECA, but the price points were, very far apart. So I was debating at one point of getting the Mezco just because they looked good, and if they posed well for a picture, that's about all I really needed out of them.
Yeah.
But again, it was just like it felt very knockoffy, which I guess for me was a little bit of a turnoff. Now I'm kind of backpedaling on my original answer because I never got them, and I really wanted the
Yeah.
NECA ones, but didn't want to pay the price for them, so I don't have either. So
Well,
that's weird. Yeah.
yeah. And again, I think we'll kind of sleep on it per se, and we'll kind of float back to it because yeah, I do want to find some of these pictures that I'd seen of some of these figures that I'm like, man, that looks really good, and I can't believe it's
Yeah.
a cheap little knockoff. But yeah, we're at 8 o'clock. We're kind of at the end of our show. I think. Was
Yeah.
there anything you wanted to leave with us before we wrap up for the day?
No. I know that I'm planning to get John with Paper Chase back on here pretty soon. He told me that his video of his pickups from the collection I bought is gonna drop soonish.
Hmm.
So once it drops, I'd like to get him on the show to maybe jump into the collection again. Hopefully everybody's not tired of hearing about it, but it was definitely, got a lot of buzz. Dave's video on it performed really well. His sales last week did really well. Um, and it generated a lot of conversation. I've gotten a lot of messages about it. And yeah, so I'd kind of like to, yeah. Oh, John's confirming it'll be out this week. So maybe next week we'll have him on and we can jump into that as well. And we can talk about what he picked up and what he thought. Just go into that a little bit more because, yeah, it's definitely worthy of talking about.
Sorry, before we get too lost
Oh,
in the
wow.
sauce here, I'll just leave this with us for today. This is apparently a look at it's called Mess Toys, which I believe is also CT Toys, according to this fella.
Whoa.
CT Toys, yeah. Uh, yeah, CT/Mess Toys bootleg
They look
custom.
great.
Yeah,
They look great.
yeah. So there we go. We'll end it on that. If anyone out there sees any of these kind of like bootleg figures, pictures of them that look really cool or interesting, or maybe they look terrible, send them our way. Paper and chase, paper and plastic show on Instagram, or you can send it to myself or Dr. Plagueis directly on Instagram at Papa Sloth and Dr. Plagueis, respectively. Yeah, buddy. Sorry about sleeping in a little bit there.
It's all
And
good.
thanks for everyone for hanging out and tuning in and chilling. Yeah, naps be deadly. I set like 4 alarms, still didn't do it.
That's
All right,
funny.
all right, buddy. It was nice chatting with you this week, and
Yep.
we'll do it again next week.
All right. See you guys.
Yeah, all right, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Oh, there we go.